I am Matt.
I'm Ava.
And this is our knee-jerk for... Here, hold on. Oh, that's better. This is our knee-jerk for...
Godzilla King of Monsters.
Godzilla King of the Monsters. Now, you haven't seen the 2014 Godzilla.
I've seen the trailers. I don't want to watch it.
I saw it. I didn't care for it that much. But we did see Kong Skull Island, and that's one of my favorite monster movies ever.
Well, it's really good.
Yeah. Okay, so this is going to be... We're going to have spoilers on this, so what did you think?
I think it was pretty good. It was loud.
Yeah, it was very loud.
Very loud. So turn it down 10 notches and it'll be good.
Now, a lot of people complained, a lot of critics complained that there's not enough stuff with the people in this movie, and there's too much monsters, right? Too many monsters, too many fights. But here's my thing. Until the very end, I actually think that's opposite. I don't think we get enough monster stuff until the end. What do you think?
Well, I think we get just the right amount of each. Because the humans, they're kind of like part of it. Like, obviously they're part of it, but like, you get pretty much a really good amount of the people and the monsters.
You got the hiccup so bad. I think all the actors in the movie were very good. They all did a great job.
Yeah.
Millie Bobby Brown, 11 from Stranger Things. She was really good. I don't think she had enough to do, though.
Since complain.
Yeah, I mean, I'm kind of like, yeah, it's all right.
Yeah,
like,
it's pretty good.
I'm
just gonna one day.
Yeah, like, I don't know. I'm just kind of like, halfway through, I was just like, I kind of don't care, but like, I don't not like it.
Yeah.
But I'm like, whatever. Like, it's all right, I guess. But
okay, it exists. Okay.
Yeah, exactly. Unlike Kong Skull Island, where even when the monsters weren't on screen, I still liked the vibe. I liked how it looked.
It was very great.
Yeah, like
but
that.
We're not talking about Kong.
No, but what I'm saying, it's still part of that universe. And what I'm saying is that even though the characters in that movie didn't have as much in terms of their own plot, it was just, we got to get off the island. I still liked them better than this. Like this, I was just kind of like, this actually reminded me of Meg.
Yeah, kind of.
A lot.
Only, you know what they were doing in Meg. You have no, I had no idea what they were doing. 59% of the time that they were doing of the movie.
What do you mean? Like
I had
you didn't know why they were doing what they were doing?
No, I had no idea what they were doing 59% of the movie.
Yeah, I just kind of didn't care. And the funny thing is, the most interesting thing in the movie is there's a part where... Okay, first of all, the guy who directed this, Michael Dougherty, right? He was one of the writers on Superman Returns.
Mm-hmm.
And in Superman Returns, remember, he gets into a fight and he gets hurt, and then he basically has to go and hibernate until he gets better, and this same thing happens to Godzilla, right? When they find where Godzilla's hibernating after he loses his first fight to King Ghidorah, it's basically Atlantis. It's this sunken city that's ancient and advanced, and it's basically Atlantis, and I wish they would have...
more of it?
Yeah, and instead of just blowing it up. And the second this movie cut to the credit at the end, the title card, I started laughing. Why? Because there's
no third act.
There's zero third act. You basically have Godzilla claim his spot, and he roars, and then it just cuts to the end card. There's no wrap up, and all of the third act is basically like news headlines that you see in the end credits. Like, it's kind of like, it's so funny. Like, people used to give Spielberg a hard time for not having a third act, like Jurassic Park, the Tyrannosaur roars, but then you still get a couple of minutes of them boarding the helicopter, and you get a couple of looks between Grant and Ellie and everybody, and you kind of realize that they've all changed, and you get a nice little ending. This had zero ending. It was,
nope.
Ghidorah's dead, rah, scream, cut to the card.
It's like, bow, roar, done.
Yeah. I will say I did like the use of the original Godzilla theme from the 54 film. I like that. I didn't think they looked like I don't think the creatures looked like super real.
No, I thought Godzilla looked decent. Not as bad as the...
Ghidorah didn't look real at all, right?
Ghidorah. I still have no idea what you're talking about.
The three-headed one.
Oh, so...
King Ghidorah, Monster Zero. Looked kind of fake.
Yeah. Also, you only know 2 people's names. Literally.
Well, I mean, you know more, but they don't use them a whole lot.
No, they use it one time,
yeah,
and then
that's
it. You know 2 people, because, like, they're, like, almost the main characters, but they're not.
I'm going to say this. If you hear the title Godzilla King of the Monsters and it doesn't seem like a fun time, then don't go see this. Like, it's kind of like Snakes on a Plane. You hear the title and you know if you want to see it or not, right? This is going to appeal to a certain group of people, and they'll like it a lot.
I like it.
I mean, I didn't not like it.
It's
But
like...
if I had to watch this or Skull Island again, I'd watch...
Island.
Right. But...
And I've watched that, like, 3 times.
Yeah.
And I have not more.
But this is fine, I guess. But don't pay, like... Go see a matinee, like, Sunday afternoon or something. See it cheap, because I don't think this is worth, like, $15 for a ticket.
Also, don't see it in the movie theater. It's very loud. For some reason, they decided to have a roaring monster, like, screaming, like, really loud, and have it turned up to, like, 50.
Well, it's called Godzilla King of the Monsters, so you're going to have monsters yelling the whole time.
I know, but, like, there's always, like, these shake-ups. It's always so, it was, like, very loud. Like, that's, like, my...
I'll say it was loud. Like, there's a point about maybe 2/3 of the way through where I was just like, this is just stuff on screen and noise. It kind of reminds me of a Transformers film a little bit.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not going to say it's bad. It is what it is. But, like, if I had a choice to watch it again, I probably wouldn't. Would you?
No.
Now, are you looking forward to Godzilla vs. King Kong?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But just make sure it's not loud. Like, it was... I'm having trouble hearing right now because that was how loud it was.
So if you had to give this a grade, what would you give it? Like a grade in school?
6.
Out of 10? That's a failing grade.
Well,
like if you were grading this,
it's better than a 5. It's not bad, but it's not the worst.
I'm gonna say this is like a 79 or an 80. Like, it's a C+, B-. It's all right. Yeah.
It's not worth the trouble.
Yeah, like, I wanted to like it more. I really did. I was looking forward to it. And the first teaser trailer for it was excellent, but maybe it was the fact that we watched Kong Skull Island again, like, just the other day, and I like it so much, and it has so much style. This was just kind of muddy and blue and brown and gray. Like, there wasn't a whole lot of color. Stuff was hard to see.
Like I said, Kong Skull Island was a really light green color. Yeah. But this was like a gray, yellowish. It wasn't very pleasant.
So, see it or not?
I say if it's a cheap movie, and if you like monsters fighting with loud sounds, see it.
I agree.
But if you don't like monsters, if you don't like...
Then you weren't going to see this anyway. So that's it? Check it out, maybe. Yeah. It's okay.
It's fine.
Yeah.
It's a movie. Bye.
Bye.